Valkuren is a company specialized in big data solution development with data governance, data analytics and AI services.
What do you sell?
It's a mix between application and services.
Can you define artificial intelligence as simply as possible? Magnus, can you show us some big data?
It's because I was kind of shy and I wanted to pick a job that can change my comfort zone.
We use cloud solutions.
On my first year, I had to pay 4 times what an EU student works.
The machine will try 10 million times and then the machine will learn.
Yeah.
This is what's called machine learning.
Yeah, and then you can manage better your production line, try to organize better your planning.
How many employees do you have and what is the turnover of your company?
I like the mindset Belgium for working,
Okay.
in fact.
Excellent, thank you for the compliment. Okay, hello everybody. Today we are going to take the time to go and film somebody who I have never met before, just by WhatsApp and by phone calls. Her name is Valerie and she's having a company which is doing artificial intelligence. Do you know what does it mean? If not, this is completely normal because it's a very complicated subject to understand, and the subject of today is to understand how does it work and how can we take advantage of this technology and to earn some money. All that thanks to entrepreneurship and life, to the YouTube channel, which allows me to meet new people, which makes me even happier now, and to be richer emotionally, intellectually, and to be wiser, to understand more stuff, and to be able to share that all that information with you. So thank you for watching the channel Entrepreneurship and Life. Please subscribe, comment and watch other videos. Don't hesitate to also subscribe to my Instagram channel where I'm doing real stories from the real life, talking directly to the camera and explaining everything that I know with no limits, and I'm always answering all your questions. So stay tuned, enjoy the video, and see you soon. I didn't have any person who was aware of that, so every time I explain that, oh yes, we're filming already. Hello everyone, today we're filming a special video with Valerie in English, and we do that why? Because this is a video which is going to target the whole world. Why? Because we are talking about AI. AI means artificial intelligence. So I'm introducing to you Valerie Zapico. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you to inviting me in this video. It's really challenging for me.
Did you too?
Yeah.
Great,
yeah.
we're two in this shape, no problem.
I manage the Valkuren company.
Okay.
So I created Valkuren end of 2014. So now Valkuren, what is it? Is a company specialized in big data solution development with data governance, data analytics and AI services. Today Valkuren, it's 3.5 employees.
Okay, plus you.
Plus me.
Okay, 4.5 employees.
Yeah.
I propose to go to your office.
Yeah.
To meet your employees.
Yeah.
I'm going to disturb your colleagues. Okay?
Yeah,
Sorry
you can.
Okay, let's start with you. So, what is your? I know your name because you told me already. Can you tell it on the camera, please?
Yeah, my name is Magnus.
Okay, Magnus, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Okay, you are not Belgian.
No.
You are?
I'm British.
Okay, and what do you do in Belgium?
What do I do? Well, I work at Valkuren.
You found the job and you moved from London to here?
No. I was studying in Maastricht in the Netherlands.
Why did you move out from London?
Well, we moved to France when I was 6, and so then I went through the school system and studied until I was 21, I think. Yeah, 21 in France.
So you're French?
Yeah, well, basically, yeah.
All right. And then you moved from France, you moved to?
Then I went to the Netherlands.
Okay. Why Netherlands?
Because I wanted to do a master's in English, and so I went there to do a master's in data science.
After the university?
Well, during my course I had the option to do an internship which I did here.
Oh, by the way, what is the university you were studying at?
It's Maastricht University.
And so you came here to make an internship? Yeah. And you stayed?
Yeah, and then I finished my course,
okay.
And then Valerie sent a proposal to continue working.
And you accepted?
And I accepted.
So you moved London to Bordeaux, Bordeaux to Maastricht, and now you're in Belgium?
Yeah.
It's dangerous, people like that. Tomorrow he will say, I want to go to Germany.
Yeah, it's alive.
It's life. On the other hand, today in the actual world, he can go working online as well.
Yeah, right.
Especially in your domains, everything is online.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you plan to move to Germany?
No.
Okay, good. Very happy to see you, a woman, in front of me as an entrepreneur, because so far I've been interviewing mostly men.
Okay.
And not only I'm happy because you are a woman, but also you are managing a sector which is very specific, a sector of niche, which is artificial intelligence. What do you sell?
We sell applications, so we sell services also, so it's a mix between application and services.
So artificial intelligence, so is it suitable for any company?
I would say yes, but it depends. In fact, it depends because to implement AI, we need a lot of data. It depends the domain, it depends the quality, at least, of the data.
Can you define artificial intelligence as simply as possible?
I like the image of you play to a video game,
okay.
And you try to go to the end, and you have to, the first time you do it, you lose, you're okay. Dead. The second time you will try to...
differently, better?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. The second time you learn how to manage, how to use this tool and other tools. So it's better and better and better. And at the end, when you have learned all the different steps you have to do, then you go to the end.
The machine will try 10 million times, and then the machine will learn.
Yeah.
This is what's called machine learning,
yeah.
Right? Okay. And this data can be linked to what? To some information coming from sales?
Yeah,
from clients?
Sales, from customers, from production, if you do, so production lines, if you produce something. Transport, if you have a company with logistics, so we need to track all the different roads.
Okay.
For example, we can manage also HR data, finance data.
Like HR data, meaning that one person, which day he came, which day he was sick, which day he was working?
Not really, because the objective is not to identify the one person directly, but a group of persons.
For what reason?
And then you can manage better your production line and anticipate the fact that you need some interim people. So it can be like this, and not focus on one people, but just organize, try to organize better your planning.
Hello. Yes, hi. So what is your name?
My name is Linchi.
Linchi. Okay, nice to meet you, Linchi.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for subscribing to my channel. And she already told me that this morning she watched one of the videos. If you still didn't do that, please do as soon as possible. So Linchi, what origin of your name is?
I'm Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. You were born in Vietnam?
No, I was born in Brussels.
Okay, so you're Belgian.
Yeah, but my parents was both born in Vietnam and they meet each other in Belgium.
Okay, how did you land in AI, in fact?
It's quite of not a traditional path because I studied economics in ULB,
makes sense.
University of Brussels.
Okay.
And then when I finish it, I start to work to a completely different work. I start as IT recruiter.
IT recruiter.
Yes, to be more sales because I was kind of shy and I wanted to pick a job that can change my comfort zone. And when I was IT recruiter, I speak to a lot of IT profiles, and one of the profiles I prefer was data.
So you were a HR person, recruiting IT persons?
Yes, so I speak a lot with data profiles, and when they talk about the job, they was passionate, and I was, oh my god, it's like I'm on the front door, but I cannot enter to the room. Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to do it, so I quit my job and I find an internship to step in the data world.
And what is the turnover of your company?
Turnover, yeah, it's around 400,000 approximately.
Okay, so 400,000 euros of turnover for a company specialized in artificial intelligence, which has been launched only in 2019. So you are 2 years old. Your company is 2 years old. I know that you are a leader of a chapter of Brussels. It is kind of a cluster of Brussels of so-called organization Women in Big Data.
Yeah.
Okay. So this organization is a global organization. So just tell us a few words about that organization. What is the purpose of it? By whom it's managed? And what is your role in this organization?
So yes, the Women in Big Data organization is a worldwide organization. And so in Europe we have Tina, who leads the European and Middle East chapter, which is in Paris.
Chapter means cluster.
It's a cluster
a
in each city, in each country.
Okay.
So and for this organization, I took the Brussels chapter lead.
Okay.
And the objective of the organization is really to have more women in this field, in this big data field, and increase diversity and inclusion in this domain, really, because we don't have a lot of women in the tech domain, and we need to attract them a little bit more.
Your participation in that organization of Women in Big Data is also a kind of your personal branding. You meet new people.
It's also visibility for Valkuren. It's also good to meet new people and maybe meet my next collaborator. So it's a win-win thing, I think. And it's also to introduce, because it's not only Valkuren, and we will also develop collaboration through the organization with other services companies in AI, in data.
It's a network of entrepreneurs. It makes your visibility, so it's indirect marketing somehow. Yeah. This is what I do as well with the channel.
Yeah.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
What is your name?
My name is Wendy.
Nice to meet you, Wendy.
Nice to meet you.
So how long have you been working for Valerie?
Started in October 2020 with an internship.
All right.
And then I did a second internship, and now I am working but as a student. I have studied mathematics as a major and IT as a minor during my bachelor's degree, and now I am doing a master's degree in statistics.
All right, and now currently you are working on what?
At the moment, I am just doing some research on different trainings and education options in Belgium, in order to look a little bit at what we offer in different levels, and then maybe Valkuren can be a part of these training options by offering its own alternatives.
What is the EBITDA of Valkuren in 2021?
We are profitable.
You are already investing back to the company, but out of 400,000 euros, what is the cash flow that the company generated?
We are between 10 and 15%
of the turnover.
Yeah.
So let's say it's around
60,000. A little bit less.
Okay,
but,
good.
Yeah.
50,000 euros of EBITDA. Excellent. I would like to go back to your professional experience and just understand, how did you become an entrepreneur?
I was a consultant in the SAP and business intelligence domain. We had a lot of people in Belgium working for the company, and so at least we had to create a subsidiary of this company in Belgium. So by chance, I don't know, but I created this company for my boss in Belgium. So I was the owner of the Belgium company. So I was at least, I think, young, because I didn't know about the process. You know, it was the first time I created a company. It was really new for me.
It's a good way to get experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so you created everything here for the French boss. You created everything here in Brussels.
Yeah.
Okay.
After that, we lost several big contracts. My boss decided to close the company finally
in Belgium.
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided finally to start from scratch and create Valkuren. So that's.
So you are double lucky, because first of all, your boss gave you the chance to create everything from scratch with no risk because you had your salary.
Yeah.
A second thing is that he decided to close everything, and he kind of pushed you to become entrepreneur.
Yeah, at least, yeah,
Yes.
you can see like this.
So
Yes.
thank you, the boss. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a random situation which had allowed you to become entrepreneur.
I like the mindset Belgium for working,
Okay.
in fact.
Excellent, thank you for the compliment. Excellent. So if you don't like the way people think in your country, come to Belgium. So tell me more precisely, what do you do on a daily basis here?
So recently we worked on a project, part of the AI for EU program, and we had to, well, the challenge was to build a predictive model which would be able to detect early failures in pumps.
In pumps?
Yeah, pumps. Pumps are used for production of semiconductors. And so this company in France wanted to know which pumps would fail early before sending them to their customers. And so we used, so with the help of their historical data, like on production data, that's what our challenge was, building a predictive model that was able to do exactly that.
Specifically, you have the production line of pumps.
Yeah. So they're producing pumps.
Like how many per year or per day? Approximately, like it's one pump or it's 1,000 pumps per day?
I don't know, it's hard to say, per year, a few hundred.
Let's say 200 pumps per year.
Yeah, let's say 200.
And at some point you say, that one is a bad one. You will be able to do that? No.
Yeah, well, that's the objective,
Sure.
is to say, well, according to the data that we collected, this one will fail like within a year or something.
You base these results on what?
Well,
on the history.
Historical data, yeah. So our challenge, we use historical data because the pumps go through different production processes, and different data is collected at different moments.
Like which kind of data you collect from this?
Because the pumps go through different tests before being sent to customers, like tests on vibration of the pump, the temperature, pressure.
And who is paying for this study?
Who is paying? So this project was funded by the European Commission.
Okay. And the client accepted to be part of this program?
Yeah, well, the client actually had to submit a proposal to be part of the program, and then we had to submit a proposal to actually respond to the challenge.
How many data do you need? I mean, you mean 1,000 lines, 100 lines, 1 million lines? What is the minimum?
It depends, but yes, we need
a lot of data.
A lot of data. Yes, it's not easy, and companies has to understand that they had to catch the data finally in all the process. So for this project, we had only the test bench data, but the next step for the company should be to put IoTs on the production line. Also IoTs.
What's IoT?
It means Internet of Things.
Internet of Things.
Okay,
so
IoT, Internet
put
of
some
Things.
Captors
Sure, on the
to
production
measure,
chain.
to get all the measure during the production of the pumps.
Okay.
So then it can be a good added value also to
For the
improve our model and then propose a better solution for them.
Who is your client? How can you define him?
We have the corporates, I would say the big company. So in different domain, in pharmaceutical domain, in public transport.
You have today a pharmaceutical client?
Yeah.
They're using your services for what department? For HR, for production, finance?
From quality.
Quality production?
Yeah. And we work also for public transport.
All right.
In Brussels and in Wallonia. And so that's mainly for the big ones, but of course we have maybe the future partnership with the company in France through the AI for EU program.
What's that? AI for EU?
Since last year they launched a sort of challenge where different companies provided some business case we have to solve. So as a solution provider, we had to make just a proposal to say how we can solve the challenge.
Excellent. And this can be solved only by artificial intelligence?
That was the purpose, yes.
This is the purpose, okay. So just a message for someone who is watching right now our video regarding artificial intelligence is that if you want to have some contracts or a challenge and you want to participate in that, it's a EU...
AI for EU.
AI for EU, you apply and you might win the challenge. No, how does it work?
They propose, there are several tracks, and during different moments of the year they propose different challenge.
At some point of time you say, okay, how do I find my client number one? How did you find him?
Yeah, in fact it's through networking. I started from scratch and pushed me to go to the business circle finally to meet other people. When we like to develop the company, you need to know people, you need to have a good contact with other people, other domain, you need to promote yourself and promote your company.
And you do it through business clubs?
Yeah, business club, conferences.
And which business clubs you are part of?
So I'm a member of the B19.
Okay, is it a good one?
Yeah, it's a good one.
How much does it cost to be a member of this club?
500 or 600.
Per year?
Yeah.
Does it worth it?
At the beginning I started with this business club and I didn't know people, I didn't know how to do networking, so I was a little bit pushed myself.
Excellent. You went out of the comfort zone.
Yeah, right. Totally.
Excellent. So who you are really now? Are you HR person, economics person, or big data person? You don't know yet.
I'm a data analyst person.
Yeah.
Yes, because I want to do the internship just to know the world and to be sure that I like it.
Exactly.
And I've been here from 2 years now, so I think that I find my path. Yeah.
Excellent. So once again, it's a very inspirational stories. Do not hesitate to change your day-to-day life. If you are working for someone which you are not sure on 100% that it's for you, change your job, just find something else.
I remember my interview with Valerie. When I come to her office, she asked me to do her homework. It was an exercise on Power BI, so that's a new
Power BI.
Power BI, the same Microsoft Power BI that Mac used for you.
Okay.
And it was an exercise, and I have like 4 days to complete the exercise. I have my deadline on Wednesday, and I was like so happy, so happy to enthusiastic to do the internships that I complete this exercise in 1 day.
It's not only a question of discovering AI, how does it work, but it's also questions that you need to learn regarding HR, regarding finance, etc.
How to manage a company.
How to manage a company, exactly. So yeah, manage a company is not only the knowledge of your core business, but it's also all the back office services, which is very, very important. I think you become stronger when you try to sell someone and you got a failure.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, you're analyzing, saying, I did that badly, I should enhance this, enhance that, enhance that. Yeah. Like the machine learning, you know? Yeah. What is your commercial speech in order to sell AI?
I present the company as I did before. Our best tool to sell us is to show what we did before, and it's to show our past projects.
So this is your commercial speech, in fact, and that I understand that the AI is there in order to enhance the production or other departments, and in the end of the day to earn some money. Can you guarantee a result to a client?
No, but we make a pre-study for this.
Okay, is it payable? I mean, it's not free, the pre-study.
We try to do it in collaboration with the customer, in fact, so it's a double investment. I would say it's an investment from our part, so we make an effort and they make an effort of budget. So,
all right, this is very practical. I like it.
So it's really a collaboration together. So during this time, we analyze if the solution is feasible or not.
How much does it cost, the pre-study? I know a client is coming, I have 1 million lines, the quality of data is high, okay, let's do a pre-study.
For the pre-study, it's not a big amount. It can be between 1,000 and 5,000.
5,000?
Yeah, yeah.
You are originally coming from, because I'm already used now, nobody's coming from Belgium.
So I come from Albania. I came here around 6 years ago just for my higher studies.
Alone?
Alone, yeah.
Is it expensive for an Albanian to learn to study at ULB?
It is a little bit, but
How much?
it is. So on my first year, I had to pay 4 times what an EU student works.
So you would pay something like 4,000?
4,000, yeah.
Okay.
If you succeed the first year, then, and of course the next years, you'd only pay the same amount as an EU student.
From my understanding, if you had to invoice normally your consultants, you would probably invoice maybe 10,000 euros for 1 month, maybe more, maybe 15,000 euros. You ask the client to pay only 5,000 euros in order to participate that. So you make a step forward to the client in order to do this pre-study.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you will come to him after the study and say, okay, we think it's feasible. You will make so much savings and your turnover will increase so much. This is the way how it works?
We cannot put a figure directly on it, but we can have an objective.
Okay.
We can have a range between different parameters.
Great. The return on investment will be positive.
Yeah, yeah.
This he can sign.
Yeah.
In fact, it's not so complicated. Just block 5,000 euros, call Valerie. What is the phone number? And your email?
Email is easier, valerie.zapico@valkuren.com.
Excellent. You write an email saying you are coming from after watching the video on entrepreneurship in life, and you're asking for a pre-study from Valerie or her employees, and this is the cost. At the end of the study, you will know if there are potential savings that you can do or a potential increase in turnover that you can do as well.
Yeah, and in Wallonia there is some subsidy also to do it.
Okay.
So we can. So normally, when you do it, you can have a subsidy to have this pre-study almost free for the customer. So
excellent. And what I like as well is that you can guarantee that there will be a positive effect. How much we don't know. Anyway, there will be a positive thing. So yeah, great news in fact. But don't forget to have quality data and enough rows of data as well.
Yeah.
This is important, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, great. Magnus, can you show us some big data? But if you will show just an Excel file with some lines, I think people will just understand big data is a big word for them.
yeah.
Okay, so these are the names of the pumps, so the serial numbers, and then yeah, so you have the.
It's a print screen of the data of each pump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And if you open one, just to understand,
So
I want to show what big data is. You know.
So
for a young person who is 18 years old, he's willing to go to IT sector, and what's big data? This is big data, right?
So this is, this is, for example, a file.
Okay, how many columns do we have here?
We have, I don't know, maybe over 50.
50 columns, and how many lines do we have?
How many lines do we have in this one? In this one, we only have 11,000.
And 11,000 lines. So it's obvious that it's impossible for a human being to analyze this kind of data. This is just only one file of one print screen of the data taken by one machine.
Yeah.
And those files, you have how many files?
So in this folder, 746.
746 files of 500,000 cells. This is why we need, I don't know, a software. We need a development behind these figures in order to put all these figures, as an input into the software, and the software will take some time. Usually in your history here, after the pre-sale was sold to the client, what is the length of a project? Without automation, we can speak about 3 months. When we would like to go live, so use the tool directly with different people, it's 6 months, around 6 months. Okay, good, excellent, I like the figures. So what would be the cost then in that case, if it's 3-month project and 6-month project? In fact, for the 3 months project, if they can use our tool directly, it will be less, of course. If we need to deploy a specific solution, it will cost more. Voilà. Is it realistic to say if the project of 3 months cost 10,000 euros, you can get a reasonable result for a project of 6 months, which would cost 20,000, where you will be able to present a solution of AI with some applications, simple stuff. Can we say so?
Yeah, we can say that, but it depends, really. But yes, we can do it like this.
Okay, good. So 10,000 for a project. Proof of concept?
The proof of concept, that means it's not in live. You can use it, but in like a local mode. But it's not deployed on the cloud directly. So then, if we want to
go further, it's around 20,000.
Yeah.
Excellent. This is what I wanted. So Magnus, he's treating the data, he's obtaining the result, and then those results going to Lynchy, and Lynchy is preparing something.
Lynchy is more data visualization, the data analyze, I can say, high level. And Magnus is more, technically developing the data model, the machine learning behind. Big issue all the companies have is to change. Yeah, it's change management, but also to become data driven. It's very difficult for the company on the business side.
Do you work per price per consultant per day, or do you work per project?
In fact, yes, we have the both. Because when we work with corporate, we have some dedicated resources to their global team. So because we are 3.5, so we cannot deploy a project for a big corporate company. So that is a per day consultant. But on the other side, for the small and medium company, it's more like a project, and I have like a global price for all the projects. So that's why the pre-study is really important, because it helps us to define the price also of the budget of the global project. We can do bigger price, but I think for my company, I'm not a big one. We have good competencies, but we have to adapt also to the market and to the other companies also.
Of course. Does anyone need artificial intelligence today?
No, I'm not sure that everybody, but it's everywhere today in the life of everybody. When you take your phone, you're in front of AI directly, but you don't know. You don't think it is AI.
Tell me about that.
AI? Because in this little tool, you have a lot of algorithms that's running when you use it, and recording all your manipulation on the phone. So you know when you open your phone, when you answer, when you don't answer, when you open Facebook or TikTok or something else. So all your life is registered on the phone. They use it also to sell data to other customers.
One thing which is very important to underline here is that you are working now in Valkuren, which is an artificial intelligence company, which is completely feasible for any girl as well, not only boys. And don't hesitate to contact Valerie if you are looking for a job in artificial intelligence, and you will be very well welcomed here in order to be trained and to receive a good training and to occupy a good position and enjoy yourself, how Magnus said. Can you say on the camera, please subscribe?
Yeah, please subscribe.
Excellent. This will go to the generic at the beginning. Please subscribe.
And yeah, I'm very happy that data is getting a bit more promotion, even through this channel, and yeah, women in general and women entrepreneurs as well.
Excellent. Thank you for this message. Thank you, Wendy. So, what are the 3 most difficult aspects in the artificial intelligence segment?
Really, for the moment, it's not about the technology, but I would say the evangelism of the customer. I would say to make the customer understanding the right way AI can be used and can be good for the company.
What are 3 pieces of advice that you would give to someone who is willing to start an artificial intelligence company? Don't do that. Don't start. You are in bad segment. You are going to compete with me. Bad idea. First thing.
No. In Belgium, we have the AI for Belgium community.
Exactly, this is important.
And this is a big community with different sort of people. So you have the customers, the solution provider. You have also people around from the public himself. It's a big community where we can interact also, and where you can find also some people there through different links.
Okay.
We use cloud solutions such as Microsoft Azure.
Okay, so in order to launch the software to analyze the 35 million cells, it cannot be done on this laptop, otherwise it will take weeks to analyze it, or even more.
Yeah.
This is why they're using servers elsewhere, where they're uploading the data, they're uploading the software, and they're asking for a program to be launched, right or not?
Yeah.
Exactly, and okay. And they will do it in seconds, or maybe in a couple of hours?
Yeah, it will take, it could take, I mean, it takes a lot less time than...
How much does it cost, the software solutions of the cloud?
So the first year when you start developing the solution, you can have some freemium access, and then you pay for extras.
Anything you want to add?
To get started, I guess the best advice would just be start like coding or start developing your own solution, because there are so many open source tools that exist.
Last questions regarding a discount for subscribers who are watching the video.
Yeah.
Can you make, can you create a goodie if they decide to go with you regarding the pre-sale project? Can you make them something extra so they would be happy, knowing that they're coming from entrepreneurship in life?
Yeah, we can have a pre-study
for free.
Yeah, we can have.
Seriously?
Yeah, we can do. If they come through
YouTube channel Entrepreneurship and Life, and they're saying, you know what, I've watched the video, I would like you to make a pre-study. Can you come to our office, or we can come to your place, and you will do the pre-study for free?
Yeah.
And you will say yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. This is so potentially this is a discount of 5,000 euros.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much, Valerie. So whoever is going to use this service, you have to put a comment in the video. I always finish my interviews in my videos with TikTok.
Yeah.
You know why? You know why? Because we're too much serious sometimes.
Okay.
And,
yeah, that's right.
That's right. And sometimes this is why I want to show that when I'm interviewing an entrepreneur, we have no issue to make a TikTok, you know? Whereas when I will ask an employee, once out of twice he would say no. Because sometimes it's not easy, you know, because you have your superior which is watching you, he doesn't want to appear negatively, etc. But entrepreneurs, they don't have this limit. And this is why I proposed to you to make a TikTok. We go for that?
Yeah, go.
Thank you very much for your time and for the interview.
Yeah,
and for
welcome, Stan.
Thank you, Valerie.